Hello everyone, Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Pokemon Platinum. In the last part, we assaulted Team Galactic's base, and Cyrus decided to tell us that he's going to enact his evil plans at the top of Mount Coronet, instead of just doing it literally anywhere else. Actually, I think there are reasons why he has to go to the top of Mount Coronet, but that's not the problem. The problem is that now we have to go to the top of Mount Coronet. Yeah, if you're going to go to the top of Mount Coronet, you're going to need Strength, Rock Smash, and Rock Climb. It's a tedious affair of tedium that is tedious. Actually, before I head up, I should buy healing items. I think I'm gonna need them. Okay, I'll see you guys back at the cave when we've got the healing items and all that fun stuff. Okay, see you in a bit. Alright, here we are, back where we started, as if nothing had happened. I could have told you nothing, and you probably wouldn't have been any of the wiser. Well, except for the music not syncing up properly, I assume. Anywho's, I bought 3 dozen bottles of Moo Moo milk, and now it is time to climb Mount Coronet. Ooh, but while we're here, we're gonna go over this way and grab this item with our rocky climb. Oh, there's a guy here. Ew. I wasn't expecting that. Alrighty, Alexander. I will defeat you with my Peachum. Alright, let's Earthquake him, because I just realized that Avalanche has negative priority. Yeah, probably should just overwrite that. I'll either go with Rock Slide or Stone Miss. Stone Miss is a thing. Oh, I forgot to try and farm for a blue shard so I could teach Medicham Zen Headbutt. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Do you levitate? No, you have sturdy. Okay. It's important to note that Probopass does not levitate because it has a quadruple weakness to ground. I think it does get a sort of unique move. Well, no, it's not really unique. It gets a move called Magnet Rise, which basically gives it the ability Levitate without giving it the ability Levitate. Alright. Yeah, and then I'll probably find a blue shard somewhere, or a star shard. I thought there would be something there. There wasn't. Okay, anyway. Now that we have that little distraction taken care of, back this way. The Orberg entrance might have been a little bit faster thinking back to it, or thinking about it, but I don't know. This seemed a bit easier. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, repel time. Oh, yeah, Orberg's side probably would have been definitely faster, maybe. But whatever. Point is, we are here, and we are now. And we are now here. And all that fun stuff. I am rambling way too much, but that's exactly what we signed on for, isn't it? It is. Maybe. Who knows? Anywho's, that was a protein. I am going to give that protein to Peachun. She needs all the strength she can get. And you know what? I'm going to give her that iron too, because that'll boost her defenses. And let's see if we can pump that Carbos into Disney. We can. Ooh. And HP up. That's also for Peachan. Ooh, look at that. Her HP literally went up. And it went up again. Okay, so I guess Generation 4 is when effort values started to have an immediate effect. Repels. Maybe I should have bought stronger repels. It's fine. It's fine. We will make do. Climb those rocks, little Peachon. Mount Coronet. Alright, there we go. Max repel. Well, thank you, game. Okay, and then this rock looks suspicious. It was suspicious. Unfortunately, I don't need red shards. I want to trade those for blue. Oh yeah, you need strength too. Did I already mention you need strength? Because you need strength. Fortunately, Yogapun has it covered. Woo! let's see. Is there anything down here? There is a thing down here. Be a blue shard, because that's what I want. No, just an escape rope. Ugh, which could potentially be relevant. Mount Coronet is a very long dungeon. If you aren't using repels to get through here, it will probably even seem even longer. One distinct memory I have about going through Mount Coronet... Did I enter on the wrong side? Was I wrong about where I need to go? No. Because if so, then that's embarrassing. Alright, anyway. Ooh, more iron. Okay. Let's see. Oh, medicine bag. Medicine bag! Iron for Pichon. Okay. Oh, I have more iron? I didn't realize I picked up another one. Alright, well, in that case... Maybe I just went the wrong way, or maybe I'm overlooking something. I tend to do that a lot. It is a very, very bad habit. Alright, let's see. Oh, yeah, you can just go up. Never mind, we're good. We are all Gouda. That was just an optional thingy to get optional items. I guess it's some sort of small reward if you accidentally come, well, I guess it's not an accident. Oh, hey, speaking of rock slide, there's rock slide. You know, if you happen to come here sooner rather than later. Yeah. I was talking about teaching rock slide to Pichon, but thinking about it, I'm not sure she really needs it. Let's see. Well, rock slide, what would that hit that she can't hit already? Because she already has ice shard and avalanche for hitting flying types. Let's see, she already hits fire types. Observe, if you will, that hole. There was once a cave painting that had blocked the way to the summit. But the wall, it is no longer there. It lies in pieces, do you see? Ever since the 3 Pokemon of the lakes have been captured, something terrible is happening, but what exactly, I do not know. There is but one cause, Team Galactic Cyrus. And now, we are all caught up. Now, to the next step. Are you trainer enough to advance? Show me, if you will. Haha, you can relax now. You see, I understand. You are far superior to me. As are the commanders. Cyrus too, naturally. Team Galactic is beyond my reach. Please, you must stop them, for only you are able. All I can do now is give you this. It is a little something I obtained in an investigation long ago. Ooh, a black flute. Please, you must stop Team Galactic. Wait, what does the black flute even do? Let's see, it would probably be in this one. All the way at the bottom, there we go. A black flute made from blown glass. Its melody makes wild Pokemon less likely to appear. Well, I guess that's a thing, but I don't really need it. Kind of them to give it to us right now, though. Anyhoosin'. Yeah. Yeah, Looker, he claims he's not good at battling and that it's all up to us. But, I mean, is it really all up to us? I mean, this region has a champion. Her name's Cynthia, and she's amazing. She got involved in the anime. Star Piece. Ooh, yay. I think I can now have enough things to teach Yoga Pun Zen Headbutt. I can do that off screen. For now, we need to get to the top of Mount Coronet. Oh my goodness, Team Galactic. And she's got a Stunky. Stunky is no match for my Pichon. It might be a match for my Pichon with Night Slash. Nah, it really wasn't. Okay. Alright, Stunky has fainted! Hooray! As if any other outcome was possible. Especially since she only had one. How are you supposed to utterly destroy intruders when you only have one not fully evolved Pokemon? What is wrong with you? Oh. Okay. okay. I just realized a problem I was having when I tried to play a different game with, on PC, with mouse and keyboard stuffs. Yeah. So, in most keyboard games, you move with, WASD, so W-A-S-D, and then you use your mouse or other buttons. But, when I'm playing the DS Pokemons or other emulated games, well, PC copies I meant, I didn't say emulated. Anyway, when playing PC copies of older games, I tend to actually move with the number buttons with my right hand, and then I use buttons with my left hand near WASD for other things. Ooh, what's in here? Oh, right, repel wore off. Alright, yeah, and then the music changed to be ominous. We're probably not going to see it in this playthrough because of all the repels I'm using. Yay, Stardust! But there is actually one very notable Pokemon that shows up here in Platinum. I think it's Platinum only. Anyway, you can catch Absol in this part of Mount Coronet. Absol is a notable Pokemon in that if you read its Pokédex entry, it says that Absol will appear before disaster. I think the places they put Absol in most games highlight that feature of the Pokédex, or of its Pokédex entry. In Generation 3, ooh, yay, Blue Shard. We definitely have enough to teach Yoga Puns and Headbutt now. Alright, anyway, so in the Hoenn region, Absol shows up right after the 6th gym when this stuff with their team nouns is starting to escalate. And then it's showing up here near the summit of Mount Coronet. This is basically the point where Team Galactic's evil plans have escalated. Alright, there we go. Let's see. So, yeah, shows up before disasters. And then in the spin-off game Colosseum, you can also get an Absol. It shows up near the finale of the game before you have to battle the evil boss of the evil teams. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Yay! Pichon gained lots of stuff. And there's another Houndour. Houndour's no match for my Pichon's Earthquakes. Although, I do have to be careful when using powerful moves because without a Pokemon Center, I have to be entirely reliant on what's in my bag, and the only items that heal power points are basically fixed. You can't buy more ethers and elixirs. The closest you can get to restoring your power points in a consistent manner is an item called a Leppa Berry. Leppa Berries will restore 10 power points to a move when they drain. Well, it does that. It restores the 10 power points in battle if your Pokemon is holding the Leppa Berry. It's part of a utterly sinister battle strategy called the Fun Bro, where you basically keep your opponent locked in battle indefinitely by recycling the Leppa Berry to make sure you always have moves to use. Ugh. Yeah, if you ever encounter a Fun Bro, just forfeit. It is not worth it. Eeh. And if you're the one using Fun Bro, how dare you? Alright, anyway, since Pichon's been battling a lot, let's go ahead and swap her out for Yogapun. Although Yogapun probably can't do as much because he's using Drain Punch. I'm starting to think my team is not well equipped to be for long adventures. You know what? It's fine. While Drain Punch would have stab and therefore probably deal more damage, we're gonna go with Strength. Yogapun doesn't need to stab with his fists when he can just show off how strong he is. Ooh, memento. Oh, thank goodness. I was thinking memento did something else entirely. So memento can be a fun move to use in Generation 7, because when you turn memento into a Z move, what it will do is, well, it'll do exactly what Stunky just did. It'll lower the opponent's attack and special attack, harshly lower them in fact, and then faint. But if you turn it into a Z move, then it will also fully heal the next Pokemon that comes out, I think. Maybe I'm thinking of Parting Shot. I don't remember. Anyway, having memento on a Pokemon is a very strange decision, simply because of, well, the fact that it just harshly lowers stats and then swaps them out. Anywho'sin. Oh, I probably should have gone to Disney rather than Peachon, but Ice Shard should be enough for Golbat, I hope. 40 base power is not that much, although granted Peachon boosts that to 60 base power thanks to same type attack bonus, or stab. Peachon is very good at stabbing people with ice. And ground. Anyway, let us move on. This rock looks suspicious. There is nothing suspicious there. But I did need to go down. Okay. Alright, yeah, and then Absol showing up here. Team Galactic's plans are already in fruition, or nearing their conclusion. Words. Alright, anyway. This cave, I don't know if there's anything of note in this cave. Oh, no, not Moo Moo Milk. Repel! I guess I could teach Rock Slide to Yogapun and overwrite the other one. Rock Tomb. But I don't want to be frivolous with Rock Slide, because I can either teach it to Yogapun, or I can teach it to the other one. Peachon, that's it. Why do I keep forgetting her name? I don't know. But this Golbat used Mean Look first. That has me worried. Yogapun's got this, though. I hope. Maybe not. Let's try a Rock Tomb. I mean, I know, super effective Swindle and all that, but maybe it'll pay off. We'll see. It does drop speed, so maybe. Maybe. If not, Yogapun faints, and then we just have to use a revive. Good thing I got plenty of those, too. But yay, we did it! Super effective Swindle wasn't a swindle that time. Woo! Although Yogapun definitely would have been able to get a one-hit KO if he knew Zen Headbutt, but I gotta get around to doing that. And Zen. Yeah, actually, that's part of the reason why I didn't grind off screen to get it. Get another blue shard, is I figured there would be one here on Mount Coronet for us as well. Yeah, anyway, this dungeon can be, this mountain can be very, very tricky to navigate, but in general, just keep following the Team Galactic grunts and you'll get where you need to go. I am pretty sure this part of the dungeon is entirely optional. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Since the Ice Rock is actually up closer to Snow Point City, there's not much reason to go into the back of this cave. I'm not too sure if there's any notable Pokemon that can only be encountered this deep into Mount Coronet. It's not like the situation with Bagon in the Hoenn region, where it's encountered in the depths of Mount whatever it's called. Meteor Falls, that's what it's called. Alright, anyway. Yeah, right. You're absolutely right. I am hopelessly lost. Please don't pay attention to a lowly grunt like me without any Pokemon. You see, these guys would be much more effective walls if they didn't try to battle us, because for some odd reason, we can't just punt them out of the way. We're not sinister enough to have our Pokemon attack people, I guess. I don't know what's behind that cave. I guess I could come back and find out. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, am I supposed to know who this guy is? Because he sounded like he knew us, but I don't think he actually knows us. Or at least I don't know him. Anyway, quadruple weakness to confusion, but confusion is super duper pretty really weak, so let's go for strength instead. And Krogunk is resistant to fighting, so Drain Punch wouldn't be a good option. Okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't need to worry about Yoga Pun's limited uses of Drain Punch at this time. Anticipation made it shudder. Oh, I'll give you something to shudder about. Aha, we have used strength. Ooh, nasty plot. Weird move for Krogunk to have, but it's not a bad move. So nasty plot will raise your special attack by 2 stages. It's a notable move in for Pikachu, or rather I should say Raichu, not necessarily because Raichu just gets access to it, but because in order to use Nasty Plot on Raichu before, you would have to get it on Pichu, since it's in Pichu's level up moveset. And then Raichu used to not have any other ways to get it. It's a TM now, so I do believe Raichu can just use a TM to learn Nasty Plot, so not as big of a thing anymore. Anyway, what is a bigger thing, though, is that Yogapun is almost level 42. 42 is the answer to all the things. I read that in a book once, after I saw it in a movie. I should get around to reading the book, though. Repel's effects wore off. How dare? Oh, look, another galactic grunt. I think this one is a lady grunt. Oh, and she's trying to make me feel bad. Well, joke's on her. I don't have feelings anymore. I quit those a long time ago. Yeah, I got rid of those a long time ago. Quit cold turkey. Now, Murkrow. I'm actually gonna swap out to Disney. Nightshade, I had nothing to worry about. Yogapun could have taken Murkrow out in a couple of hits. Maybe even one. Murkrow doesn't have very good defenses, but I didn't want a biscuit. Anyway. Point is, or I guess it doesn't really matter because Disney got it done. Way to go, Disney. And there's a Glamia. Alright, there we go. Oh, I thought Glamia would go for Fake Out, but it didn't. Interesting. I do believe most NPCs in Pokemon just stick to the level up move sets that their Pokemon get. At the very least, I know they did that in Generation 1, and then I think in the first Gen 1 remakes, Fire Red and Leaf Green. It's the reason why your rival's starter, especially if it's Blastoise or Charizard, will still know very bad moves like Ember and Bubble, or even Water Gun. I don't know. Anyway, it'll have very bad moves in its final move slot because, or not in its final move slot, penultimate move slot, simply because the devs only use level up moves rather than anything it could have learned via TM or HM. So that kind of makes the rivals Charizard and or Blastoise a little more pathetic than they ought to be. Whatever. Anyway, is there something up here? There better be something up here. A green shard. We went all the way around for a green shard. Oof. But in any case, there was that specific example, or specific examples on that first defog route where trainers would have moves that aren't necessarily in their level up move set. So that isn't a thing anymore, at least in Generation 4, but they could have stopped doing it sooner. I don't know for sure. I know in Colosseum and Gale of Darkness, some Pokemon do know moves that they can only learn through TM and or HM. some of the water-type Pokemon that get access to Surf in those games stand out a bit more because of their access to Surf. You don't get the HM moves in Colosseum or Gale of Darkness, and Surf is a good double battles move in those games. Since they're Generation 3, it doesn't hit your ally as well. So being able to have access to Surf in a game with nothing but double battles makes it very, very useful. I don't know if I need to go up this way. I did not, but I bet there's an item here. Ooh, a moonstone. Alright, there we go. And then back down. Yeah, so Moonstone. I think the only Pokemon in this region that evolves via Moonstone would be Clefairy. And if you've waited this long to evolve your Clefairy, you're probably doing something wrong. Let's see. I think it might be better to go around this way. Alright, and who's in? Yogapun's got this. He used his strength to move the boulder. Alright, let's see here. Well, I wasn't exactly wrong. Okay, anyway, in the cave we go. And we pop a new repel. Yay! Gotta keep things at bay. But not Michael Bay. Anyway, ooh, we're nearing the summit. I think I remember this section specifically. Alright. Houndour. Yogapun can handle a Houndour. Yogapun's got Drain Punch. Alright, anyway. Although, one thing that might put a damper on why Absol shows up before Disaster, I think the Pokédex and in the show and the movies all pretty much imply that Absol is there to warn people about danger, but Absol is a dark type, which is technically the evil type. You could also interpret that Absol uses its ability to sense impending danger to show up to witness it, because, ooh, danger. Whatever. I don't know. Point is, if you want to use a Absol in game, I would recommend Generation 3, not Generation 4. While it is buffed in Generation 4, thanks to the physical special split, its availability is so late that you'd pretty much only have it for the last bits of Mount Coronet, and then the 8th gym in Elite 4. And while those are all important sections of the game to have a Pokemon 4, they're also all pretty late sections to have a Pokemon 4. Alright, let's do another Drain Punch. Woo! Alrighty. Yogapun, yay! Okay, and then Golbat. Ugh, it's either gonna go for Mean Look or the other one. Let's do a Rock Tomb. The other one being Confuse Ray, or maybe it'll just go directly for Air Slash or Air Cutter, whatever one that's called. Not the point. The point is, it went for Confuse Ray. Alrighty, now we can swap out. It did have a speed drop, but I don't think Bird Pun can outspeed it. Super definitely can't. So let's just go to Peachon. Because Peachon definitely outspeeds it with a priority move. Ooh, and it went for Poison Fang. That's neat. Thankfully, it did not poison. Oof. I'd feel bad for people who come up here without a good supply of healing items and decide to trudge all the way back to a Pokemon Center to heal up their Pokemon, because that would make this already really long section of a dungeon seem even longer. I think I actually did that once as a kid. It is not fun. Would not recommend. Always have healing items, folks. Alright, anyway, what was I doing again? Oh, right, we're nearing the top of Mount Coronet. Let's go ahead and put Bird Pun up front. Alright. You know, these grunts are pretty overconfident for the, despite the fact that they don't even have names. Ew, a Golbat. This might be unpleasant. Oh no, it went for Poison Fang, we're good. Especially since that didn't do anything to my Bird Pun. Faithful Bird Pun can take it. Alright, one more Ice Beam ought to do the trick. Ah, too little, too late. Golbat. Why did I almost call it Aerodactyl? If it was an Aerodactyl, this would be easier. I could be surfing. Alrighty, let's see here. And Peachon gets experience too. Yay! And it's got anticipation, so we can surf. And these Krogunk would be so much more threatening if they had dry skin instead, since they'd have a water immunity. Pretty sure I already went over that with dry skin. Well, just in case I didn't, you now know. If it has dry skin, it has a water immunity, and it heals in rain. That is also good. Okay, let's see. Murkrow. Let's try Ice Beam. Feint attack? How dare you? Alright, Ice Beam. Get it? Yay! Alrighty. Although Bird Pun is gonna need to drink some milk. She's got a calcium deficiency. Alright. Well, at least I hope it's just a calcium deficiency. She better not be lactose intolerant, otherwise this will be awkward. I wonder if that's actually a thing in Pokemon. I wonder if the Pokemon can be lactose intolerant. Oh, look, here we are, Spear Pillar. Our boss is about to do something spectacular. Don't get in the way. Of course you will, won't you? That's why the two of us will team up to take you down in an epic duel. Oh. I wasn't expecting that. Well, whatever, we can take them 2-on-1. Krogunk and Stunky. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's go ahead and fly with Bird Pun and go for an Earthquake. I'm so glad I saved a bunch of those. Well, a few. A bunch of a few. Alrighty. So that's one down. Doesn't affect Bird Pun. And that's 2 down. Hooray for Earthquake. Eek. Let's see. And Peachon's gonna get lots of experience from this. I probably should have had Quagsire up front. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Super doesn't even like the battle anyway. A Krogunk and a Glameow. Alright, you know what? Let's just Earthquake again. Assist? Ooh. Night/, and you missed. Huh. I don't think Assist lets you target who you want to hit in a double battle, so it is even worse in double battles unless all of the moves you can get with Assist hit all opponents or benefit your partner in some way or something like that. That might actually be a funny double battle strategy. Maybe I should look into that. Whatever. Anyway. Yay, Peachon got lots of experience, and we defeated the Grunts. We even defeated the toughest of the Galactic Grunts. That means we are especially Gouda. Where do you think you're going? I won't let you disturb our boss. If you're not going to listen, you'll have to go through me first. After all, you've made me look bad more times than I care to remember. And I'll be next. You might be tough, but this time the gloves are coming off. Oh, yeah, sure, I can take you both at the same time. Hold on 1 second. Don't you start the party without me. Huh? Remember me? I'm here to get my revenge. Ha! If it isn't that little boy. The little crybaby from Lake Acuity. Did you toughen up a bit? Sure, let's battle 2-on-2. Ugh, I don't need Barry's help. I'll take you both simultaneously. I can do it all by myself. Mars and Jupiter. And they're both leading with bronze ores. Ew. Barry, why are you using a Munchlax? You have better Pokemon than that. You know, I don't even care about the friendly fire here. Hopefully we'll KO your Munchlax and you'll send out something better. I think that's actually part of the strategy in the speed run. You go for Surfs, KO his Munchlax, and then hopefully he sends out something even better than Munchlax, because it's a Munchlax. But him having a Munchlax here does guarantee that you see one for the Pokédex completion. So, since you are never going to see a wild Munchlax, it's good that he has one for now. I guess. But I mean, look at it. It's pathetic. Ugh. And he gets a Heracross too. They really, really gave the most tasty, impatient character they have ever made catch 2 Pokemon that take a lot of time and effort to even encounter. Light Screen, how dare you? Well, the fact that they have Reflect and Light Screen set up is going to make this annoying. Let's see here. Let's go for another Surf, although she's... Oh, she didn't. I thought she was going to heal the Bronzor, but she didn't. Anyway. Oh, Munchlax is poisoned. Hooray! Maybe it'll faint faster. I don't know if this Surf will finish off Bronzor now, since Light Screen's up. Oh, it did. Yay! Maybe it'll finish off Munchlax, too. Yay! We even got a critical hit there. And Peachon gained a level. Hooray! You know, she's using her ugly now. Very interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting she sent it out now, especially since Barry got Staraptor to reduce its attack. Alright, let's go for Ice Beams on the Golbat. Because unlike Munchlax, I don't want to take out Staraptor. Yeah, even with Reflect Up, that was a massive hit. Good job, Staraptor. Although, it's probably just going to faint next turn. Close combat does have that side effect. But, oh well. Alright, there we go. And that didn't really do much either. I was hoping it would freeze, but you can't always get lucky. Yeah, went for Staraptor, who has reduced defense, and that didn't do much, so hooray! I hope Staraptor is able to get the KO there. Not quite. Oof, very bad. And Golbat is still targeting my Bird Pun. How dare he? Alrighty. Alright, Reflect wore off. I think this is a good opportunity for Peachon. So, my evil plan here is we're gonna Ice Shard Purugly. Never mind. Barry was actually smart and switched to Quick Attack. I didn't even know he would do that. So that means Peachon gets to Ice Shard the Golbat. Hooray! Oh, this is a major battle. I think I need to send out Fire Pun. Oh, I keep forgetting to do that. Alright. Well, it might be disadvantageous, but let's go for Fire Pun now. Yeah. I keep forgetting the rules of my own challenge. If I'm lucky, they both went after Staraptor, though. Alright, so Golbat confused Staraptor. Hooray. And Skuntank finished it off. Good teamwork there, guys. Alright, let's see what Barry sends out next. Rapidash. Oh yeah, we are blazing it. Alright, let's go for Flamethrower on Golbat, because I do not want to deal with confusion. I do believe Fire Pun is still holding the choice specs, so that should be a one-hit KO. It wasn't. I am sad now. And Rapidash is slow. I mean, it is level 40. Really? Oh, well, at least it hit Skuntank. From the way the animation looked, I thought it had hit Golbat. Eesh. No, Fire Pun is hurt by poison, and they ganged up on it. Ganged up on him. Alright, well, I know that Rapidash is faster than Skuntank, and slower than Golbat, so if I want Fire Pun to survive, I should hit Golbat. But I'm gonna hit Skuntank, so that way we're dealing more damage to the bigger threat. Because I do believe that Golbat is gonna get taken out by Barry, and if Barry doesn't take it out, then he's an idiot. He also has no choice. Alrighty, good job, Peachon. Wait, Peachon didn't do anything. Good job, Fire Pun. Ooh, and Fire Pun survived. Hooray! That means he gets a little more experience from the Golbat, too. Sheesh. No match for your boss, you say? We'll see about that. Heh, my Pokemon are tough. Right. I can get even tougher. But, you know, that's it for us. We've hit the wall. Lucas, I'll help you with this. Yay! Hey, Lucas, this is it. It's your show now. ... We are Ellipsis Gaming here, folks. Everything is ready for the creation of a new world. Now, all will end, and everything will begin. With this, the red chain made from the crystals of the 3 lake Pokemon. And this, the red chain I replicated with technological means. With these red chains, I will pry open the portal to another dimension. I command that you unleash your power for me. Oh my goodness. Ominous. Dialga, the mythical Pokemon, and the Master of Time. And the other, Palkia, the mythical Pokemon, and the Master of Space and Dimensions. Oh my goodness. They're both here. Look at them. I've waited so long for this moment. Dialga and Palkia. Shaping this world is a double spiral of time and space. Yes, the very things that you have the ability to control. You will do my bidding. I will have your abilities as mine. With the power I wield, I will create an entirely new world. The incomplete and ugly world we have now can disappear. I am resetting everything to 0. Nothing can remain. It is all for making the ultimate world, a world of complete perfection. Nothing so vague and incomplete as spirit can remain. Oh my goodness, things are happening on the bottom screen, but it's so small. Hey, that's Uxie. And that was Mesprit. And that was Azelf. I should have expected as much. Uxie, the being of knowledge. Azelf, the being of willpower. And Mesprit, the being of emotion. The Pokemon have come to protect Sinnoh. Pathetic and worthless. It takes the three of them, the three-legged Pokemon that symbolize spirit, to balance either the Pokemon of time or space. But they can't maintain balance against the two. Now both Dialga and Palkia are here. Their coming here is in vain. So much meaningless drama. Now, Lucas, you've constantly interfered with my plans, but you will be forgiven. After all, there will remain no spirit for all time when I am done. All spirit will disappear. It will be ripped away. From you, from your Pokemon, from those precious to you. It is time. My dream will be my reality. What is this pressure I feel? Something is enraged? I don't know who said that. I think it was Cyrus. Oh, important things are happening on the bottom screen. Maybe I can swap those somehow. I should have been prepared for that, but whatever. Interesting. So, there's a Pokemon that can only appear as a shadow. Regardless, the effort is rash and foolish. I have harnessed the powers of Dialga and Palkia. Oh, it's gonna clamp him! Cyrus won't have any... Oh, I didn't catch all that. Ooh. No. Oh yeah, of course, Mess Spirit has to be the special one, because we live closest to it. I am sorry I took so long. I think I finally found the answer from studying the myths. When this world was made, Dialga and Palkia appeared. Apparently, there was one more Pokemon that appeared at the same time. A Pokemon with as much power as Dialga and Palkia, but also one whose name was never to be spoken. Giratina. I bet I mispronounced that. It's said to lurk in another world, a world on the opposite side of ours. That's what the shadow was. It must have been, Giratina. The pillars are distorting. It's because of that portal. It's joined us to the other world. If it's not closed, the distortion will spread to Sinnoh and beyond. Our world will be destroyed. Are you ready? We have to chase Cyrus. Yes, I'm ready. We have to hurry. Oh, I should have said no. I wonder what Mars and Venus would have said. Wait, no, that was Jupiter. They didn't use Venus for some odd reason. I guess it's because they already used it in Colosseum. This place. Can you feel it? There are no Pokemon here at all. Time isn't flowing, and space isn't stable. A world where the rules are broken. A space one might call the distortion world. Let's find Girly Tina. We need it to stop the spreading distortion at the spear pillar. Oh, found it. That was Giratina. We have to hurry. If something's not done, the distortion will swallow not only our world, it will overwhelm the distortion world. Okay then. Yeah, there is not a lot to find in the distortion world, so you can just go directly to the main objectives. I don't remember how to get there exactly, but we'll find our way, I'm sure. Can't go that way. Okay. Repel's effect wore off. Well, fortunately, we don't need it here, because, as Cynthia said, there are no wild Pokemon encounters, so yeah, no need to worry about that. This rock slab, it appears to move if you step on a certain spot. Oh, did she find that out and send the elevator back up? How nice of her. Alright, anywho. Will we get to see Girly Tina if we keep going down? In the distortion world, are we really traveling downward? I don't know. I find it's best to not ask questions like that. Sometimes you don't want the answers, you know. Anyway, I should have tried to come up with more funny ways to pronounce Gratina's names. Or name. I don't even know how to correctly pronounce it, but it would have been funny to keep the joke going. Oh, look, there's me, Spirit. Eh. So confusing, the shifting camera angles. They do not help. They do not help at all. Now, Cynthia kind of looked like a bald man from that angle. Sad, but true. Alright, anyway. What happens if we step on this one? Ooh, that one comes up. Yeah. So, Distortion World is nothing but puzzle solving. Which I guess isn't too bad. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't think we can do anything on this platform. Waste of time! Waste of time! Ooh, there are clouds. How nice of the, whoever's making this place to already have clouds there. Unless this place already exists. I don't know. Anyway, Giratina is a very neat Pokemon. It does show up in Diamond and Pearl, but not here. The legend of Giratina has been all but forgotten, but to a few. The legend told of a world on the other side of ours, this world. Why does this world exist? Why is Giratina here all alone? There's so much that can't be explained, but we have things to do. Let's split up. We have to find the right way. Well, that's a good idea. Cynthia is a champion, the champion after all, so she can get it done. If we can't. Alright, but unfortunately, if you do end up, well, spoiler alert, we do have to battle Cyrus here, and if you end up losing to him, Cynthia does not step up to take him on, even though she could probably curb stomp him and step on him. Anyway, I think we are making progress. It's tough to tell. This way? And yeah, it's been so long since I've done the Distortion World that I don't really remember the way to go. Not that way. Oof. Okay. What about down? Down doesn't work. Does right work? That doesn't work either. Okay. Wrong way. What happens if we step here? Ooh. This feels like the right way. Okay. I hope. Okay. Okay, that's getting us somewhere. Progress. Middle. Yeah, fortunately, the specific spots you need to stand on are pretty obvious to spot. They put big indents where they're at. Oh god, things are appearing magically. The shadowy Pokemon isn't here. It abandoned me here, then disappeared somewhere farther down. Was it content merely to interfere with my plan? Incidentally, do you understand the concept of genes? Yes, what do you take me for? If it's true, you've impressed me. Genes can be considered the blueprints of all life forms. That includes humans and Pokemon alike. Genes are contained in a DNA strand. A DNA strand consists of two chains of opposing characteristics in a spiral. If one of the chains were to be broken, the other could replicate it. One or the other cannot exist without its opposite. Do you understand where I am going with this? This is a bizarre world. Time doesn't flow. Space isn't stable. Only that shadowy Pokemon lives here. This world is the opposite of our world. Our world I wish to change. It is like the two chains composing a strand of DNA. The two worlds must be balancing each other to remain in existence. Without the one, the other cannot exist. The shadowy Pokemon must play a role in keeping the worlds in balance. That is why it must have interfered and brought me here. The shadowy Pokemon must have made this bizarre world. That's why trying to change our world disturbed it and made it reveal itself. But that is all irrelevant. What matters is defeating that Pokemon and making this world disappear. I won't allow it to interfere with me again. With it gone, neither world will be able to revert to its original state. Now, please, like you could handle girly Tina. He clearly has not played Pokemon Legends Arceus. Or Arceus. I don't know. Okay, so that platform disappears when we approach. I think that means we have to find another way around. Yeah. What about right here? There we go. Alright, here we go, there we go. How dare you, sir? Okay, so I guess that was not the right way. But I suppose they put that there to show you that you can run on walls? I don't know. This place doesn't make any sense. Just keep pressing forward until you can go back. And then you go forward and back, then you put 1 foot forward. That is the way the world works. Alright, what about down here? Alright, and then button. Oh my, there's more down. I thought we were as far down as down could go, but no, there's more down. Never ending down, down, down. All right, let's see. Yay, we get to skip. Eh. What are you doing here? Go away, Uxie. No one likes you. Yeah, I think seriously of the trio that Uxie belongs to, I do believe it is the least popular. Maybe, I don't know for sure. I think Azelf gets the most use because it has the highest strength stat and it learns explosion. And you know, those are good qualities to have in a Pokemon. I think each of them gets one move, an explosion-like move. So one of them, I think, learns Memento, and another one will learn, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know any other ones, but the point is, they can all explode to one degree or another. Oh, right, Memento. What I was worried that the move actually was a completely different move I can't think of the name of for right now, that causes the user to faint, and then it drains all of the power points on the last move that the opposing Pokemon used. I don't know what name that move has, if it even exists, and I'm not misremembering something. Yeah, not the point. The point is, I was worried that was the move that was used when it used Memento that one time, so, yeah. Crisis averted. Is there anything up here? I don't think so. Alright, anyway, Cynthia. This place? It seems to be a giant puzzle. Maybe Goretna wants to test those that visit here? It appears as if we can't go on unless we solve the puzzle. There were some boulders that could be moved, and there are several odd pits on the floor. The Pokemon of the lake seem eager to show us something. Oh, okay. We gotta go back up. And thankfully, this isn't just trial and error. They seem to be fond of doing that in Pokemon games. Anyway, Miss Spirit is here to show us to put the boulder in the hole, just like Uxie did. Alright. Oh, Healing Wish. That's another one. So Healing Wish, when the Pokemon using it faints, it fully heals the next Pokemon that comes out. I think Chansey learns it. So in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, some folks decided to put together secret bases where they only had Chanseys, or no, Blissies that knew the move Healing Wish. And their evil plan with that was their secret base could be used for a good way to get, are a convenient way to grind experience points, since Blissey is the Pokemon that rewards the most experience points. Anyway, all that is to say that one of the Lake Trio probably knows Healing Wish and all that fun stuff. Oh, there's girly Tina. Things! More things. Wait, didn't I already step on this? I have no idea. I am so confuddled. Anyway, we saw Cyrus over there. I think he's just background decoration at this point. Oh, I recognize this spot. All right, and who's it? Up here, and up here. We can't go up there. Okay, guess we gotta go down. Ah! Over here, I believe. Yes. And then up, maybe? I hope. Oof. Not up. Okay. Around? No. Side? No. I am so lost. Here. Alright, well, I guess we step on this one. Oh, yeah, I guess we get to go meet Cyrus. Hey, Cyrus, how's it going? Oh, you're just gonna walk away? I see how it is. Don't want to talk to me. Anyway, in Diamond and Pearl, you obviously don't go through the distortion world, since at the peak of Mount Coronet, you just battle Cyrus and then the cover model, which would either be Dialga or Palkia. Since Girly Tina is the cover model of Platinum, we get this extended section where we enter here and get to do stuff. Alright. There we go. But yeah, as I think I forgot to finish the thought, but Giratina is in Diamond and Pearl, but you have to, but it's only in the post game, and you have to go through a super secret special awesome cave. I'll be able to show off the area where that cave is at later. In Platinum, they changed what's in that cave from Girly Tina to an item that Giratina can hold to get stronger. Well, yeah. It's basically like the life dew that Latias and Latios could hold, but a little bit different in that you can't knock it off, and it will also change the way Giratina looks in battle. Because normally it has a very different appearance, or at least in Diamond and Pearl, it has a very different appearance, but when it holds that item, it's able to do stuff. One notable thing about the Giratina, I should actually save that for later. I'll save that for later. For now, let's just keep solving puzzles, and hopefully the background laundry is not making that much noise. I did not think through doing the laundry at this point in time. But it's fine. It's fine, I hope. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, make sure you put the boulders into the right thingamadoodads, because if you mess it up, you have to go through the entire sequence of dropping the boulders down again. I don't know if you have to do it with all three or just the one you may have accidentally messed up, but the point is, don't mess it up. It's very easy to not mess up, so just don't do it. Your curiosity is not worth all that tedium, believe me. Save yourself. Alright, Zelf wants us to put it in that hole. In that hole you go. Yay, we did the thing. Alright, let us forward now, Cynthia. I guess the Pokemon on the lakes must have gone home. I understand they can keep balance against either Palkia or Dialga. Does it mean they can't do that with Giratina? Oops, this is no time for idle chit-chat. I mean, what else were we supposed to do before that appeared? Eh. This is it. Giratina is up ahead. Alrighty. So, you were already here. Why do you seek to change the world? If you hate our world, you should just go off somewhere alone. Find somewhere where you can live without seeing others. Why should I run and hide from the world and have to wait quietly? My aim is to rid our world of the vague and incomplete thing we call spirit. By freeing ourselves of that, our world can be made complete. That is my justice. No one can interfere. Okay then. I'm going to uncharacteristically save right here. No. That breaks the rules of the run. I won't lose. Not to that shadowy Pokemon. Not in any worthless world. The reason why I kind of want to save and break the rules I set for the challenge earlier is that losing to Cyrus here is extremely tedious. Alright, let's see. I didn't realize he was going to lead with Houndoom. Let us swap to Disney. I think he has a Gyarados, so I'll want to keep Disney around, but the idea is we paralyze Houndoom. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, Thunder Wave. Will-O-the-Wisp, that's not gonna do anything against my Disney. Alright, Thunder Wave for the paralysis. And then we swap over to Super. Woo! Alright, and then Super is really slow, so she might still get outsped. But she didn't. Yeah, I think the way paralysis works might have been changed in more recent generations. I think before, all it would do is just guarantee that you go last, but in more recent generations, it just cuts your speed in half. I believe that's what's going on, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, I led with Charizard because I assumed he was going to lead with something else. Gyarados. That might be a problem. Let's yawn. Ah! And I know it cut our attack, but let's go for an Ice Punch. Wow, Giga Impact. Ouchies. Well, take that. And now you're asleep. So yeah, that Ice Punch really didn't do much thanks to being underleveled, but that doesn't really matter because we're gonna swap to Disney now. Hopefully Gyarados doesn't wake up, but it has to recharge this turn either way, so I think we are good. Again, villainous, or difficult bosses always seem to have a Gyarados, but it's not hard to see why. Gyarados is a very strong Pokemon. If you want to make someone difficult, give them a Gyarados. It's tried and true. Lance has a Gyarados, Blue has a Gyarados, well, unless you started with Charizard. Red doesn't have a Gyarados, actually, but that's fine, I guess. Anyway, let's see. And then I think Wallace has a Gyarados. Weavile is exerting pressure. It can probably one-shot Disney, but let's go for a Thunder Wave. Alright, it did one-shot Disney, but Disney got revenge with Static. Wahahahaha. And now we are going to go for Yoga Punch. And we're going to Drain Punch. Woo! But I guess him starting with Weavile in every battle, or, well, not Weavile, but Sneasel in every battle before this one was a sort of, like, red herring for the true final boss, since he led with Houndoom. Honestly, if he wasn't going to lead with, what's it called? If he wasn't going to lead with the one thing, I expected him to lead with the other. Disney being KO'd might be problematic at this point. This Haunch Crow is difficult. Let's see, Super is low on HP. I don't know if he can handle it. Let's see if Bird Pun can get in an Ice Beam. But yeah, if you lose to Cyrus here, like I think I already said it before, but you have to go through the Distortion World again. I don't know if you have to solve the rock puzzle another time, but you do have to actually get back to the Distortion World, which requires going through Mount Coronet again. Oh, right. And his last Pokemon's probably going to be Crobat. Okay, let's go with Fire Pun. Oh, Fire Pun's faster. Hooray! And he has choice specs, so this might be Gouda. I think we got this, folks. His last Pokemon's Crobat. How does he even have a Crobat? I am still baffled. Your Pokemon has to like you for it to evolve. Or, I mean, your Golbat has to like you to evolve into Crobat. I admit that you have pushed me to this extreme. Confuse Ray. How dare you? Alright, well, hopefully Fire Pun gets in a hit. If not, we can swap out to Super for a free switch, and then swap to, well, you know what, it doesn't matter. Because we weren't hurt in confusion, and that was a nearly one-hit KO. Ooh, and it was burned. Alright, I think he might have a full heal, so I'm gonna go ahead and swap to Super. And then if he does use a full heal, yep, a full restore. Called it. Let's go ahead and go for an Ice Punch. Alright, anyway, let's see what Pichon can do. Ice Shard. Ooh. Yeah, and the fact that I'm using 6 Pokemon here is really starting to show in level discrepancies, because aside from Pichon and Fire Pun, who I did play favorites with a little bit, everyone is underleveled. So, yeah, definitely do not do what I did on this playthrough. Stick to about 4. Alright, unless he has more full restores, I think we got this. Alright, we got this. Hooray! Unfortunately, Fire Pun didn't get to do as much as I would have liked, but he still ended up being very, very useful. Yay! I won't accept this. This can't be. Not after all the sacrifices we've made to get this far. What in my new world? What in my new galaxy? Was this all a dream to be swept away? Yes, it was. Your dream is insane and you should feel bad. Don't think you can defeat or capture that Pokemon. This bizarre world is none other than that Pokemon itself. Capturing it or defeating it will make this world disappear. Very well, do what you will. Rather than repairing the world, you're going to destroy it for me. Do it. You inherit my legacy. Don't believe his lies. It's not possible that a Pokemon can make the world disappear. The world awaited your birth. Not only yours either. That is a sentence. The Pokemon with you, the people close to you. All the Pokemon and people were born because they have a part in the world. I'm convinced of that. Giratina won't go out of existence. This distortion world won't disappear. Our world won't disappear either. Let's go meet Giratina. Oops, I should do something about your hardworking Pokemon first. Aw, thank you, Cynthia. Now let's go meet Giratina. Giratina is enraged because of the two worlds are endangered. It has merged the distortion world and our world at Spear Pillar. That's why both worlds are becoming distorted. But there's nothing to fear. You can defeat Giratina and show the tight bond you share with your Pokemon. Or you can demonstrate how much you want it to join you. If you succeed in doing either, Giratina will understand. The distortion of the two worlds will stop. Alrighty. Yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that. Ooh, platforms. How convenient. There he is, boys. Or is it a she? Giratina is quietly eyeing Lucas. Yeah. Alright, so this is called Giratina's distorted form or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, point is, it is only in this form if it is in the distortion world, which there are no battles in aside from this one, so it doesn't really matter. It also takes this form when it holds an item called the Grisius Orb. So the Grisius Orb will change it to this form, and this form has higher attack stats and speed than its base form, at the cost of something else. I don't quite remember. Oh yeah, bulk, because its regular form is more bulky. There is one instance where it cheats. Well, the game cheats. Fantina in Pokemon Black and White's 2's World Tournament thingy, she has the Giratina in this form holding a life orb, which is technically completely impossible, but they decided to give it to her anyway for reasons. I don't know. Anyway, while they tell you that you either have to defeat it in battle or catch it, you don't actually have to do either of those. If you run away from Giratina and successfully get away, that will also appease it and the game will continue. Giratina seems to have understood us. That Pokemon, that shadowy Pokemon was captured? Oh wait, that was Cyrus talking. You doing so means this irrational world will remain in existence. Does that make it impossible for me to create a new world? Even if I made new red chains, the new world can't be made. Why? What compels you to protect the two worlds? Is spirit a vague and incomplete thing so important to you? No, I live on the world. The places we are born, the time we spend living, the languages we speak. We are all different, but the presence of Pokemon unites us. We share our lives with our Pokemon, and our happiness grows as we all become greater than we were alone. That is why we can battle and trade with anyone we choose. Silence! Enough of your blathering. That's how you justify spirit as something worthwhile. That is merely humans hoping, deluding themselves that they are happy and safe. The emotions whirling inside me. Rage, hatred, frustration. These ugly emotions arise because of my own incomplete spirit. Enough. We will never see eye to eye. This, I promise you, I will break the secrets of the world. With that knowledge, I will create my complete and perfect world. One day, you will awaken to a world of my creation. A world without spirit. ... Since there is sadness, we can feel joy. When there is anger, compassion is born. Let's go back home. The portal where Giratina was should lead back to our world. Giratina was written in legend as being on the other side of our world. It stands to reason that it has a link to the other side. Yes, it does. Leap into the portal! Ew. This place! This is the Send-Off Spring. It's said to somehow lead to the great beyond. Giratina was said to live in a world on the opposite side of ours. Oh, I'm sincerely sorry. It's very rude of me. Lucas, you're incredible. You really are a fantastic trainer. Let me say this on behalf of all of Sinnoh. Lucas, thank you. Oh, that's right. You have to go tell Professor Rowan. He was very worried about you. You should visit him at his lab. Well, you know what? We'll save that for next time. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time.